What's going on, Bills fans? This is Bills Latest. I'm your host, Michael Korn. We are brought to you by FanArc, and now the Bills are favored to win the AFC. Everybody's saying, oh, they were built to beat the Chiefs. That pass rush. Why wasn't anybody picking them then? Why was everybody picking the Chiefs? Man, the Monday morning quarterbacking going on. Oh yeah, they're built to stop Mahomes. We'll see if they do it in the playoffs now. Allen always beats Mahomes in the regular season. Then why were you all picking the Chiefs then? Crazy. Crazy. But now we're the favorite in the AFC. And we did what we always do. Just pound the rock. I still can't get over the defense holding Kansas City to under 100 yards rushing. Albeit Kansas City cannot rush the football at all. Oh yeah, how about their wide receivers, Rice and Worthy, the ones that everybody on ESPN and NFL Network could name? No shows. But the Bills always beat the Chiefs in the regular season. But we're gonna take the Chiefs in landslides in all these panels. And then today, oh yeah, Bills built to beat the Chiefs. That's the one team they're built to beat. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about on Get Up? Like, come on. Ridiculous. Absolutely. Just nobody wants to be like, I was wrong. Nobody. But the Bills silenced all the haters. And now all the haters are trying to get on the bandwagon. It's pretty great. It's absolutely great. And man, if we hit that field goal at the end of the game, it's not even as close as a game as it seemed. But everybody picking the Chiefs. I'll take the Chiefs. Chiefs. Now today. Oh yeah, we knew the Bills were going to do what they did. They have that pass rush, which did look phenomenal yesterday. But just funny to see all these people talking. Oh, yep, they're built for the Chiefs. Nobody picked them. Just don't get it. And Hoyt was a wrecking ball yesterday. Absolute wrecking ball. And then unfortunately he goes and he tears his Achilles. I knew as soon as it was a non-contact injury, it was bad. Those are always the worst. And man, he was on a tear yesterday. It stinks to lose him, especially with Oliver going down recently. Bosa played a hell of a game, but Hoyt was balling. He was all over the field. And now he goes down. They just can't catch a break with health on the defensive side of the ball. If that side of the ball can get healthy, but he's done. He's done for the year. And it's such a shame because he was playing awesome. Awesome. He had Mahomes running with it like a chicken with his head cut off. Mahomes didn't know what to do. They had the perfect rush going yesterday where they were getting at him and not letting him escape the pocket. So that's a big loss having him go down. Big loss. But we got the trade deadline coming up. Do you go wide receiver like Shaheed, Waddle, or do you shore up that defense? You don't have a lot of room cap-wise. I think you got like $1.5 million. Could they figure something out with draft picks? Could you get Shaheed or a Waddle for a third or a fourth round pick? The Dolphins are ready to get rid of Waddle. They say they want a first rounder for him, which he's not a first rounder. You're not. Yeah, I wouldn't give up a first round pick. The Dolphins can ask all they want, but you just saw Phillips go for either a third or fourth round. I feel like adding one of those two guys, either Waddle or Shaheed, would be huge. As much as I love Waddle, I think he's a great player. Shaheed might be the better fit because Shaheed just runs. And again, if you could get that guy to help take the top off these defenses, Cook will look even better than he already has. And Cook has just been absolutely dominating. So if they could somehow find a wide receiver to help this offense out, this team is now you're looking at Super Bowl favorite. But I just don't know if they can pull that off. I know they're calling around, that's for sure. But whether or not they can make something happen, it's tough when you got all this dead space. Got a lot of money tied up. But if you could pull in Shaheed or Waddle, just somebody fast, somebody that can run the deep route. That's what Buffalo needs the most right now on the offensive side of the ball. If they had that, they are a complete offense. Kickers are still questionable. But that's kind of all kickers nowadays, it seems like. Every kicker is missing. So, but man, imagine you hit that kick. Game isn't even in question. But, man, get a wide receiver. You get a wide receiver, a lot can happen. A lot can happen. I don't know who if we have, that means we have to trade away a few guys, or I think it could be done with draft picks. And I think if you're Buffalo, you have to do it. You have to start taking some risk at some point here in Josh's career. Because it should be win now mode. I understand it's awesome if you can draft one of these wide receivers and get these guys on these rookie deals. But they've proven they can't draft wide receivers. So just go get one. Go get one. Because I think if they don't, they're going to get in trouble. Because we really haven't seen it yet, but if you can eliminate Cook from this offense, it's going to be hard for Buffalo to move the ball. Our wide receivers don't get enough separation downfield. Even when Josh is scrambling, when these wide receivers should get open more, they still, for some reason, don't. So they got to figure something out. And I really think the only way to do that is through free agency for the Bills. They have not been able to prove drafting at that position. They just always get it wrong for some reason. Granted, they never have the best picks in the world because they're always so good now. But still, you had Worthy available to you last year. And yeah, like everybody, we were probably worried about size, health. But he's been relatively okay. And he's proven his speed in the NFL is still speed. He's still faster than a lot of guys. So hopefully the Bills can make some kind of a move. But I don't know. I don't know if they will. Because again, that cap is just so hard. They got so much money tied up. That's why I think the only real way is somehow dumping one of these guys involved in the trade, draft picks. I don't know. But I think the time needs to be now, sooner than later. Because you should have beat the Chiefs even more than you did last night. Let's take advantage of the weaker AFC this year. There's no dominant NFC team. This could and should be Buffalo's year. They could send out Orchard Park in the finest of fashions. they just if they just pull the trigger, and I know they're trying, and I know they're in a harder position than other teams who probably have more to offer, but you just gotta hope, man, maybe one of these guys is like, somehow get me to Buffalo, because there's no longer that negative feeling aura around going to Buffalo, because now you have a chance for a championship. It shouldn't be that hard to get guys that wanna be here, and if they could find that guy, that's what makes Allen and Cook great. They love being here and they play great. They love the fan base. Find that in another wide receiver, a guy that can take the top off like Shaheed or Waddle. Man, be an awesome addition for this team. Well, that's it for today's Bills Latest. We'll be back tomorrow with even more great stuff for you. Again, we were brought to you by FanArc. My name is Michael Korn. This has been Bills Latest. We hope you guys hit that like and subscribe button down below. It helps us tremendously. And again, thank you so much, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.